Hey everybody, welcome to Rivals of Waterdeep, episode 54, season 6, episode 4. Let's go around the table. And starting with Tanya, say our names.
I love this. This is the musical episode of Rivals of
What is this new
Waterdeep.
personality you're bringing?
Apparently it's a musical.
Yeah.
Apparently we're having a musical episode. I will spare you my singing. My name's Tanya. You're eternally grumpy and in need of a bath. Paladin, Sleece Astorio. Both Sleece's pronouns and mine are she, her.
I'm Brandon Stennis. I play Ren Leodon. Pronouns for both me and Ren are he, him.
Hey guys, I'm Cicero Holmes. I broke out of quarantine just to make it to this show. I may be coughing, but I am no longer contagious. I am Cicero Holmes. I play Perrin Underbow. He is a halfling bard. Both me and Perrin's pronouns are he, him. Perrin's not sick.
Okay.
Also nuts.
Hey, my name is Carlos Luna. I play Robbie Jellyman. Both mine and Robbie's pronouns are he, him.
Hello, I am Serena Marie, and I will be playing Duo, your kobold rogue. I forgot what class they were. They're a rogue. And their pronouns are he, him.
Yeah, I feel like Duo is beyond class. He has evolved.
Duo is his own.
He's not in a box.
His own thing. He's a rebel.
Exactly. And I am Sharif Jackson. I'm your DM and all associated NPCs. My pronouns are he, him.
Why are you guys laughing?
I
don't know. I'm
interesting.
laughing at Panzer Lion saying famous last words, no longer contagious.
Yeah, we're all doomed.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
I gave you a giant hug when I came in,
Yes.
so I'm R.I.P.
But it's fine.
I'm fine.
fine.
I'm strong.
You got so close.
But yet so far
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the end.
It doesn't really
Doesn't
matter.
matter.
Yeah, please check in with us in a couple days, everyone. Make sure we're all good. So let's start with some shout outs to our cellar friends. First of all, we have Dice Volts, Dice Trays from Wormwood Gaming, which is awesome. And if you go to wormwoodgaming.com and use the code RIVALS, free domestic shipping on your stuff, which is cool. Inside of our vaults trays are level up dice, which is great. If you use our Diceomancy program at bit.ly/LUD Rivals of Waterdeep, then when you make a purchase, it gets us points. We level up, and we can get things, do things, and possibly give things to you as well. So make sure to check them out. I don't have the website, but I think it's levelupdice.com.
.net.
.net.
.net, dude. Or .swoop.
That's
We sorry, I should not have done that because now Carlos is off for the whole show.
Oh, I'm not going to do that.
So all of our character sheets, information about all of our people are done on D&D Beyond, the digital tool set for D&D 5e. If you go to dndbeyond.com, you can check out all their stuff. And I know I got the bundle wrong last week.
I got the bundle wrong. It was my fault.
Oh, okay.
Last week was Legendary. This week is an Adventurer bundle. So that was me.
Okay.
What an adventure.
Adventure bundle.
I was
Adventure.
You know, I was trying to take the fall for our paladin, but she's so honorable.
Just so now.
Truly.
For now.
That she admitted her mistake.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. So
What is this foreshadowing?
if you are in the Twitch chat, there will be a code that you can enter to enter in the raffle, when hopefully you can win that Adventures bundle, which has a lot of cool stuff in it as well. So check that out. We also have notebooks by the Rook and the Raven, which are pretty cool if you like to write stuff down. Write math problems down, which I did this a week. I actually used this to do some math problems
For us? Or we do? Oh, God. Oh, gosh.
I mean, if you
as
want,
the light leaves my eyes.
I mean, I could.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, let's find the derivative of an electric field for 2 hours.
I don't know what you said.
If you go to therookandraven.com and use the code RIVALS, you will get 15% off your order. And finally, our latest seller friend, Eldritch Foundry. We have some stuff to show.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it is on your screen right now.
Yeah, we have minis of us,
Yes.
Our character.
or like
Yes.
maybe we're largies of them.
We're
like we're biggies.
We need to talk about that word.
Hold on, we're largies.
Hold on, Stuart Little. Where did you get largies?
We're
Largies. That's like straight out of a fantasy novel, right? Like Willow or something like that.
the biggins.
Gone off the rails.
I'm just saying,
in
what
the
is the
first
real
10
world?
minutes.
That could be the real world. And,
Largy.
and we could have been manufacturing large versions of them.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well, when Sharif was doing mocap for Eldritch Foundry, this is the result
They look so
of that.
good.
They're
They
so
look
cool.
amazing.
Yeah. They're like the best I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like someone took the time to 3D make those are not stock. Like, you know what I mean? Like, none of that stuff is stock.
These are
Detail
one,
the hair,
one-
too.
yeah, these
Yeah.
are one of ones. These characters, these minis are our minis. If you go to Eldritch Foundry, you can make your own versions of your own minis. They're one of ones for you. But if you like our minis, please let the people over at Eldritch Foundry know so that you could order our minis for yourself.
Yeah, and I think it's awesome because while we have character art, we don't have like 3D models of ourselves.
Yeah.
So like they had to use our 2D stuff to make this,
Yeah.
which is awesome. I mean, it's incredible. You know, so eldritch-foundry.com. Use the code RivalsDND for a 10% off of your order. Hard to see that they are in shadow.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's their
Pictures will be on Twitter.
The
That is
GoPro's not
correct.
picking it up, especially with the lighting going in the opposite direction.
Right.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Sorry.
They are amazing.
But
But they're
Yeah.
they're on Twitter and on Instagram. You can take a look at them there.
link is in chat.
And or you can go to eldritch-foundry.com and tell them that you want some for yourself so you can look at them in whatever lighting you'd like.
Yay.
Choose your lighting.
Yes.
Yeah, Tiny just dropped the link in the chat right now.
Look at that.
For a more detailed picture.
Yeah.
You can zoom in and enhance.
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 Enhance that.
Enhance.
That's right. Take some old grainy like security video. Just make it 4K. Turn it into 4K video. All right, are we ready to recap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So previously on Rivals of Waterdeep.
Man overboard.
Now I did not check if our minis whoosh. Did they
No,
whoosh?
they seem like they're in place. I don't think they're gonna have any time soon.
They're a little busy.
They are involved.
I just want to make
They're in
sure.
combat stance, which is
Right, yeah.
perfect because we left
Perfect,
in
yeah.
combat.
Yeah.
I want to make sure. All right. Speaking of combat, what happened last episode, y'all?
We be fighting.
We be fighting.
We be fighting.
How did we get?
So
I'm trying to think about it.
like I will start you guys off and then I'll let you recap. So we started with member Celise had Thavius barricaded
Yep.
in an office in Trollskull Manor.
Yes.
We after we got back and found out that Thavius had basically taken over the place.
Yeah, he totally took over, and he was like, "It's mine now. Sorry, JK."
Yeah, exactly. He had a deed and all that. So what happened after that?
Well, Rin busted some dance moves and
Yes.
smooth talking
Yeah.
to get to the door, which I have to admit I was really impressed by because I was like, I'm going to have to fight and kill all these people.
Yeah. He got to the door. Y'all made the decision to leave Thavius bound and gagged in there.
Yeah. After Perrin made a really, Perrin was responsible for all of us, like the ability to move around and
Yeah.
do
Oh,
stuff.
Yeah.
Because of
Perrin.
the storytelling.
Perrin
Yeah.
it was story time with Perrin.
Yeah.
And
Perrin absolutely ruined my whole plan. but no, y'all just kept rolling nat 20s, man.
Yeah.
Like,
It
I
was.
was
It
rolling
was a
like
nat
4 or
20
5 nat
episode.
20s.
that's right.
So thanks again to Level Up Dice for those nat
Yeah.
20s.
Yeah,
Blessing
exactly.
us.
So like I just had to give you everything. I was like, yes, it's linked to Avernus. Yes,
yeah.
all this stuff, you know.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So we found out that when Thavius was advertising this place, he was advertising it as a link to Avernus,
Avernus,
which
right.
is why
All
all
these
these
people
people
were
were coming.
But they were kind of like entranced.
They were,
yes.
they were not
they-
of sound mind.
Yes, they were definitely in like a horde-like kind of mentality. They were smashing
Oh yeah,
against the door.
I dispelled magic, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
woman came out of like a trance, and she had regret, and then she burned.
She blew up
She
or
melted.
melted.
She melted.
It was
very liquidy.
upsetting.
yeah, very liquidy.
Yep, she
Yeah.
melted. I thought it was hilarious that she originally came up to like Celise.
Celise was
and
like,
then
no.
Once like Celise felt that heat, she just bounced out the manor. She just said, "I'm out."
About that life.
Yeah, and so poor Corinne had to see this firsthand. Had to
Yeah.
see her melt into the ground.
Oh yeah.
And so did Celise because she was standing right there.
Oh no, you
went outside. No, you went
Oh,
outside.
yeah. You're outside.
You were
So
outside the
she
door.
stepped.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
were
that's
like,
the real-
peace.
I was like, deuces.
You were outside
Yeah.
the door.
Yeah.
I thought it was right there for some
stepping.
reason.
Yeah. So Corinne said that he had a kind of a safe place to regroup.
That's right.
Yes.
Right.
And he took
Oh,
us,
yeah.
And he
took
said
us
that he
to
was
us.
banned to it, so he like didn't let us know that he wasn't allowed on the premises
Yeah.
until we were all on the premises.
Which I love
yeah.
Cicero's story of that.
Oh,
I really want Cicero to tell that story in
I
5
can't.
seconds.
We really
Yeah.
can't.
you gotta
We
learn
really
how to
can't.
condense that story down to 5 seconds.
We can't tell.
We're not allowed to tell that story on air, but it's really good.
Definitely story.
I just want
just-
that
This is a
story is
recap
so
of the
amazing.
episode, not of Cicero's life.
But it's so good.
Later.
This is not
Yo,
Cicero's recap.
Can you give me a
life.
drive home?
Oh yeah, that story.
Yeah. So y'all found out that originally you thought that Corinne was out living with Knock in his tribe, but you found out he was actually born in Waterdeep. In a life of luxury, right?
Yeah, he was a rich guy.
Born in this in this noble's house, but because he was a half elf, he got banned from the family.
Oh wait,
right.
was that why? Because he was a half elf.
He mentioned that. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's so rude.
He mentioned that in the story.
I forgot.
But
I wouldn't ban you from my car.
Thank you.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah. I will always give you a ride. That is basically
There
the
you go.
story.
Yeah,
Under any conditions,
yeah,
you will get a ride.
yeah. You are
You will get
the
a ride
ride or
from
die
me.
friend.
Yes.
Wasn't he in your trunk at one point?
Yes.
Anywhere in the car. Too much. All right. So when we get into Corinne's house, it was like a huge kind of like oval office, basically. Robbie observed some tall windows.
Yeah.
Some like stained glass windows.
yeah.
And they look like scenes from Avernus.
Yes.
And
They look like our scenes.
Our- yeah,
scenes
specifically
from
our scenes.
Avernus.
Yes.
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 Yeah, from season 5.
Yep.
The
Oh my God! Stop plugging your season 5. Seriously, every opportunity to plug season 5.
Yeah.
if you
So
haven't checked it out.
I feel like have you trademarked the phrase season 5? That's why you keep saying it.
It's so good.
Like Pat Riley.
Yeah. Repeat.
Right.
Yeah. So you saw 3 old gentlemen. One had scissors and was like shearing a plant. One was writing on a paper, and one was using a microscope, kind of looking at a rock. After trying to do some things, you end up fighting these people. Robbie bonded with the plant.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Who was just trying to get a shape up.
He was just trying to get he was just trying to get a Caesar,
Right.
and it just went too far.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And it hurt.
It hurt a lot. He was very unhappy and screaming a lot.
Yeah.
So we did end in initiative, but we did learn, he shared with a Robbie at the end, that the guy that had the scissors was afraid of the guy's rock, of the guy with the microscope's rock. Anything else you guys want to bring up from last episode? I don't think so.
There were slice of hands and stuff though.
Yeah, there
there
was
were,
some.
there were
Yes.
hands
Yes.
that were sliced.
Yeah, so
got
so
reattached.
Yeah, it was very clear that they were the conventional ways to kill them were not working.
Yes.
Right, like they were reattaching things. They were Ren did ice knife, and the guy basically reattached his hand to avoid the ice knife and put it back on. So they were definitely spooky.
Spooky.
Right. All right, so that's where we are going to start. And I still have the initiative order from last time.
Hey, and we have minis. We can actually use them.
Ooh.
Should I send him over this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay. Probably not the best way.
Well, hold on.
we're
A little army.
we're just missing that
Gelatinous
that-
cube.
No, we're only missing that beholder that was.
Oh yeah, that was
Oh,
here
yeah.
last
Oh,
week.
Table
yeah.
last time.
Sorry. I didn't put the beholder back in my
okay.
Which I
bag.
would love to enter into the fray.
All right.
The beholder is home holding dice.
Good purpose for it.
Just stuffed with dice.
It is, literally. It's a dice
Shaka would
holder.
have to be. He'll have to be a representation of someone else.
That is fun.
Knock can be the guy with the rock.
Oh, that's Robbie. Robbie's
Also,
Robbie.
I
Yeah,
see
Robbie.
you, Declasser, and what you did with the giveaway word.
Yeah.
What is that?
Look at what's the giveaway
Look at
word.
Yeah, it's largies.
Largies.
I was reading it like Eiljarge, like with
Yeah,
I-I-L.
He was
Because of the exclamation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eiljarge.
Celeste was in the middle.
All right, this is awesome for the podcast. So next on the initiative order after Robbie is Duo.
Duo. Okay, so Duo. If I remember correctly, I'm trying to get the scissors.
Yes. You are like in like a tug of war with this disembodied hand
Okay.
on the ground.
I feel like Duo is probably stronger than a hand. However,
We hope.
it's hard to tell. I want to. Let's see. I'd like to see if I can like pry the hand away from the key with my tail, and with my hands grab the scissors away, like so. Pry the hand away with my tail
Okay.
to grab the scissors with my hands.
Okay. What do you propose to roll for that?
I'd like to roll acrobatics.
Okay, for the tail hit. Okay.
Cool.
I dig it.
Great.
What?
Isn't that one?
So you are with Perrin.
Wait.
You're with
Yeah.
Perrin.
So So I think what happened was your tail came up and it smacked you on the head, and it reminded you like that's not how tails work.
Yeah.
And so you tried it again.
Perfect. Sometimes my tail and I have a hard time.
Yes. This is bountiful luck for the peoples.
Yes.
Yes.
For the peoples. For the peeps.
All,
So 14 plus 7.
all my largies out there.
Is that a thing now,
It's
guys?
gonna
I
be,
think it's a
sorry.
thing. I like it. I like it. Every time I hear
All
it.
right, so 21.
21.
So you tell me how you grab these scissors.
So Duo is like, oh no, and is like lunging with his hands face forward. So he kind of tips forward. As he tips forward, his tail kind of slides down and swats the hand away as he grabs the scissors.
Okay. And I would say with such a high roll, I mean the hand goes like clear across the big oval.
Yeah.
So like the guy isn't able to just kind of reattach it.
Okay.
So now he is unarmed,
Oh yeah. Now I got the scissors.
unhanded. All right. So the Fogies' turn. I think they all broke. Well, I know that you dropped the concentration to talk to the plant.
Yes.
Right.
So like they can all move
They can all
now.
move, yeah.
Okay. So they are freaked out because when the hand went over and they saw that you have the scissors.
Do I have the scissors? No.
No.
I have the scissors.
Ash,
No.
sorry.
Duo. Yeah. Okay.
So the guy with the paper does not attack. He actually uses his entire turn to move as far away from you as possible.
So far away from me.
As far away from you as
Oh,
possible.
good. Now I got the power.
Yeah. And the guy with the rock tries to move as close to you as possible. He doesn't get to you, but he's definitely moving. And the guy that you took the scissors from. So remember I said that there was like a kind of like a thing of tea on the thing. He's going to throw this scalding pot of tea at you.
Oh no! Can I try to dodge it?
We'll see how he rolls.
Cicero,
Right.
can you get some of those minis over there? We'll use those for the guys.
All right. Does a 11 hit you?
No.
Okay, so he picks up the tea. He doesn't try to throw the whole pitcher. He literally just tries to toss the liquid at you.
Okay.
But because he only has one hand, he forgets, how he doesn't have the same balance. So I love how you're just like,
I know, I want to listen to you.
you're just like peeking over Carlos' eyes.
It's okay.
Over Robbie's.
Hey, what's going on? Are you getting hit with tea right now?
Yeah. No, I dodged it.
Yeah. So I mean, you get hit with some of it, but like not enough to actually hurt you.
Does it? Is it filling the room with a nice tea smell?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Thank you. That's all
Now,
I
what's
wanted.
your favorite tea? You have a favorite tea?
Ooh, in this instance, I feel like they were drinking chamomile.
Okay,
Is that
yeah.
how I say it?
Chamomile?
Chamomile?
That's chamomile.
I don't know.
That's chamomile.
Calamine.
Lotion.
Chamomile.
Yes.
They're just drinking lotion.
they're
I just
drinking
like that.
lotion?
Yeah, they're just
That's
drinking
what
lotion.
Duo drinks. Just some scalded calamine lotion.
Scalded
It's
cocoa
really
butter.
good.
Oh god.
Super pink.
Yeah, chamomile.
Oh lord. Okay. So that is their turn. So
Arizona iced tea, if you were wondering what my favorite tea is.
yeah, get the big
99 cents?
Oh, that's a good option.
I don't know how they could be 99 cents for the last 30 years.
How much sugar is in that thing?
Oh, I used to love
I used to get
those.
headaches. I used to get headaches from that thing.
Oh, man.
Made in Brooklyn,
Really?
Arizona.
So, so we are back at the top of the initiative, but I'm going to break initiative and have everybody roll perception
Look at my big old dice.
because I can do
I
that.
don't have that giant D.
It's huge. I'll just roll for everyone to see.
You're gonna break this table.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What are we rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
Oh, 16.
17.
Got nat 20.
What?
Okay. Very, very perceptive.
I'm lower than him, but probably higher than you.
7.
Yes. 28.
What?
All right, everybody is very perceptive. So
Except for me.
So like Duo is not perceptive because you're still very happy that you have
Yeah.
the
scissors.
scissors.
Did it.
And
I'm a hero.
and you're also a little distracted from the smell of your favorite tea.
Yeah. Chamomile lotion.
My favorite tea.
Exactly.
Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah. Everyone feels a rumble. And this rumble seems like it's coming from above you.
In the Bronx?
Kind of like last episode when
I knew you were going to say
like
that.
how we had those things that were rolling on top of the ceiling.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Oh, actually, I just got that. The rumble. I just got it now. I
Anything,
just got it now.
anything that is tangent New York will get brought up from Cicero.
That's a fact.
Brooklyn, the Bronx. Like,
Yeah.
start talking about gargoyles. You can name all the characters.
So
Madison.
So y'all feel a rumble. You look up and you know it's like a normal roof, and all of a sudden the roof gets torn off.
Oh my God.
Torn off of this place.
Okay.
Like open, kind of like the way that like you would open like a can of of beans or something.
Oh,
It's just like ripped open.
Yes,
Oh,
ripped
wow.
one of the can of beans with the tabs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
I was like, how do you open up? No, because usually you have to do the thing.
No one uses that anymore.
I do
I
that.
use those.
When was the last time you used a
These
can
both.
opener?
Oh, like yesterday.
The other day when I made salmon croquettes.
Yeah,
I made
all the time.
Cans have the tabs on it.
refried beans.
Oh, no, they don't.
The
good stuff.
The good
has, like,
refried beans.
If you're like
I haven't used a can opener in a minute.
wow, you buy some like really good brands.
Yeah.
like those
I'm
tabs are for like
sorry,
really
we're
good
not
brands.
all bougie like
I'm sorry. I grew up with Corinne.
All my cans got tabs.
Yeah.
Put that in
Tabs.
your Twitter profile. Just like you holding stacks of money. It just says all my cans have tabs.
I don't even know if I have a
God damn
can. I'm pretty sure that Laura has a can opener.
So we need to buy you a can opener is what we're hearing.
Yeah, I grew
No,
up.
because
You'll never use that.
I actually grew up with the. I thought we were fancy because like we had the automated can.
Oh my god.
And that joint was mad loud.
Yeah.
It was
We
like,
had one of those too, but it was
turn,
broken. So like I would have to like it would only open half of the can, and then you have to like readjust.
It's like Doc Brown stuff.
Yeah.
I used to stab my can.
my
Stab it
God.
with a knife.
I just,
And then kind of like that.
Anywho.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't open
That's
it,
desperate
people.
measures at that point.
I'm above.
Yeah.
I'm above you all. Tabs for life.
That's for life.
On my Largy's Rock tab. So after this roof gets torn asunder, you look up and you see what looks like a dragon.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
my.
And,
Dragon back there.
and on top of that dragon, everyone roll another perception.
Ooh, I am not perceptive. That was
9.
16.
Okay.
19.
6.
24.
Okay, so
You stole my
Perrin,
perception.
Ren,
Sorry.
and Duo, they see the swag, they see the jacket. It's Ashbourne
I
on
was
top of
like-
this dragon, and behind her
We're really on top of it.
is Shaka.
Oh.
They are both on top of this dragon.
I don't know.
Good job.
Whoa, where did this come from?
Well,
We
both
just
we-
found it. Everybody,
Wait,
stack your mini on that
are you
dragon.
actually
Somewhere.
putting us on top? Okay.
Yes.
So,
That's pretty good.
Yes.
so,
Like,
ho-
definitely upside down.
so, ho-
For those
So-
listening to
so-
the
so
podcast,
what-
Cicero has
what
just
would
pulled
be-
out a
what would be-
giant miniature of a red dragon and has put
Thank you.
the
Also,
miniatures of-
Carlos assisted him.
Yes, Carlos assisted.
Oh my
and has
God.
put
So,
the miniatures
what
of
would be the statement that Ashbourne
Ashbourne
like would make when she
and Shaka.
appears and wants to say something like really cool,
on top
like
of
a,
Oh
that
God,
dragon.
my cool
like
action.
a tagline? Yeah, like your
No. Okay.
appearance.
The only thing that I have in my head is
Ashbourne
not
says-
nice. I mean, it's nice. Okay. So, riding on top of the dragon, and you'll notice that the dragon doesn't have any like. It's not a harness. Like she's just riding like freely on
Oh,
the
yeah, this is-
dragon.
This is Game of Thrones style. You are
Yeah.
you are totally
Totally like
Yeah.
Daenerys
Daughter of
right
dragon.
now. And she says, "What up, losers? We're going flying."
I love it. I love that. I love it.
Yep, and Shaka says, "Yeah," because he can't think of anything.
Shaka's my man.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
So so you see the fogies kind of look up, and they go right through that door out of this place.
Oh. What, the door we came in?
No, so like when they originally came in, they all came in from like a side door.
Okay.
And they re-enter that side door.
Gotcha.
Almost as if like it's like Apollo and the Sandman was like, taking him off stage or something.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yep.
dun, dun,
So
dun.
they.
Right there now.
Is that a Sandman mini? Yeah.
No one should have given us minis
Now we're just playing with them.
No one should have given us minis.
ever.
Yeah. Everyone's here now. We have the whole party, and now we have Ash and Shaka, and we have this dragon who, based on what you experienced last year and what Ash told you about, you would assume is Ash's mother.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! Oh, hey, Robbie, what's up?
Shaka!
Oh, cool. He runs right past me.
I like move the dragon's wing out of my way.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And Ash is like this.
What's going on?
Poor Ash is just standing there. Like,
It's been crazy, but we have been really really doing a good job in like Avernus. Unfortunately, ever since Haruman fell, a lot of people are vying for his seat. So like we just been kicking butt. We've been kicking butt.
We've been kicking so much butt. I fought like this giant demon that had like 3 tails. I ripped its head from its body with my claw hand.
You guys are talking while I'm still hugging Shaka.
Yeah.
Like Shaka's explaining this, and he's like, "Oh, that's awesome."
Yeah.
Have you been taking care of him?
Yeah. He is fed and watered regularly. Is that what you meant?
Yeah, that was my note to you.
Yeah, it was.
That would be a druid's note, right? like that would be a druid's note.
That's right.
Like how to take care of his friend. Yeah.
sent over the hell net.
Wow.
How does everyone else? You guys have any reactions?
We've seemed to have created a power vacuum, as it were.
Oh, I thought you were gonna try. I was
thinking of one. I was thinking of one, but I couldn't. Yeah,
You couldn't make it? Couldn't make it?
No. It's we've power un.
Karen, I missed you so much. Karen.
This is a freaking cool dragon.
Yeah, that's my mom.
Oh,
Yep.
This is my mom. Yeah.
Yep. And then she is waving her wing at you. Yes.
you really are a
She's gonna
dragon.
blow us away.
No. She's cool. And does she my mom, I don't have my notes with me. But she can turn back
Yes.
into a human
okay.
at any time.
Would you like her to?
No, she's gonna do what she wants.
Okay.
She's the mom.
Exactly. She's
Yeah,
your mama.
she's my
You don't
mama.
gotta tell her what to do.
Nope.
Yeah. So she speaks in her dragon form, and says, "I had to deliver my child because ever since Waterdeep has been connected more and more with Avernus, the walls between them have been porous.
Yeah.
So I was able to bring them back for a limited time."
Yeah, my mom.
Just the way he said limited time.
limited time only.
Limited time only.
We should jump on this right now. Baron,
sale.
did you hear? 3 easy payments of $9.99
Limited
and
time
free
only.
shipping.
But wait, there's more.
As long as your credit score is
Your credit.
in the 700s.
I love it.
Yeah. So I have to return because my power is not strong enough to keep all 3 of us here, and I want to retain enough power to bring Ash and Shaka back if they like, because we still have a lot more work to do to defeat Zario and end the Blood War in the Nine Hells.
Wait, how did you know we were here? Did you know we were here?
Oh yeah, no. We got a lot of magic going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, magic we can't really. It's like hill magic.
Oh.
So we've been through a lot of stuff, Shaka and I. We're basically bonded. We're kind of becoming best friends.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, I don't. What do you mean?
Like best friends, or just like, when you have to hang out with people, you become best friends, but then you're always longing for that one best friend that, maybe you left.
You're looking at me really intensely right now,
I'm not
Robbie.
looking at you intensely at all. What I see is someone that needs to know their place.
Damn.
Wow. 1-888 rivals. 1-900-888 rivals. Yes. All right. I must return to keep the magic so that I can bring them back. And then she flies up.
Good luck with your political upheaval.
Bye, Mom. I'll see you later.
Thanks, Mom. So Shaka turns to everybody and says, we got a sense that we need to. Sorry, we're just playing with minis, yo. That we have to find the person that is making this this connection with Avernus even worse. I don't know his name. It's like
Thavius.
Thavius.
Whoa.
Do you guys know what?
Yeah.
Oh, we know exactly
Does
where
anybody
he
know
is.
where?
In the inn in Trollskull Manor.
What's he doing in
Trollskull Manor?
Celeste is having fun with them.
That we have different definitions of that. He tried to steal it from us.
Oh. Well, I mean, Duo has a deed, right? So,
Well, about
so
the
we're
deed,
good.
he had a new one that was post dated or after dated mine. So apparently his deed is valid and mine is expired.
It's not expired. He was lying.
It looks pretty official. I have both of them because I stole them both.
All right.
So Celeste just takes the one that's Thavius's and just rips it up.
Ooh, okay. All right, rip it.
Now he has no deed.
Yeah, and like as you rip it, once you separate the pages from each other, they kind of fall into ash. Yes. So it kind of looks like they were imbued with some sort of magical appearance.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't eat that. I was so close of eating that.
Don't eat. Don't eat paper anyway. It's bad for you.
All right. So Shaka says, all right, let's go find out whoever this Thavius guy is, because as Ash and I were fighting demons, they almost all mentioned Thavius. So like we need to find out.
A lot of the new
who this is.
recruits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got to find out who this is. Take him out. So what do you guys know about him?
And also, where is this place? Like, what were you guys up to? Well, those guys like ran away. Does that chill? You guys want us to kill those guys, or like, is it cool?
Well, they're not here anymore, so well, we don't need to kill them. They're gone.
All right.
But perhaps we should talk about Thavius. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So why don't we walk over there and then you can update us while we're going.
Okay.
All right. So does everyone want to go?
Yeah.
All right. So as we're walking, what do you say? How do you update?
Well, Thavius was a politician of some renown in, what was it?
Elturel.
Elturel.
Elturel?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Do you guys know what happened to Elturel?
No.
Some bad stuff.
Oh man.
Well, everyone died there.
Oh, it's worse than that.
It's worse
Worse
than
than
everybody
dead.
dying.
Yeah. Well, there's
worse.
there's things that are worse than death.
Yes, it is worse than that. So when Ash and I were going around Avernus, what we saw is there's a huge part of the river Styx, like kind of like a huge like a wide part of the like the ocean basically.
Yeah. Remember the smelly water that made people like freak out?
Yes.
It's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And above it was suspended the city of Elturel. And it was suspended by these huge chains. And it was being lowered into the river Styx.
Oh?
So this Thavius guy, he had something to do with it. Like we definitely heard his name a lot. So we got to see what's up with him.
Well,
Like my guess is that he's probably using Trollskull Manor as his like base because of its link to Avernus, since that's how we transported there originally.
does anyone have a version of that? Duo had the
Oh, yeah.
flyer, right?
Oh, I did.
Yes.
I did have a flyer.
Yeah.
You want it? Will you show it to you? Oh, Shaka, here. This flyer I found in somebody's pocket. It mentioned a link to Avernus.
Okay. Yeah, he takes it. He looks at it and says like, "Yeah, sure. I mean, okay, great. Thanks, Duo.
You're welcome. Yeah, I've since you've been gone, I've been becoming a pretty big deal.
He's a hero now.
You stole this, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I stole it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll steal a lot more stuff before the day is out.
Yeah. As you say that, Shaka like checks his pockets. Like he wants to make sure
Yeah.
as we were walking, you weren't just
Does Shaka have any food on him?
No, he does not.
Okay. Because I was going to say it'd be really great if Duo was just eating something out of his pocket.
I mean, Duo might be eating some like, lint or something.
Yeah.
Some random non-food thing.
It's true.
All right. Anybody else want to share anything as we're walking?
I'll tell him about that woman who turned into goo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so then I was just like, just laying it on, just like, doing my magic stuff, undoing his magic stuff. And this woman just like totally freaked out. And she tried to run away, and she had regret in her eyes. And
She regret in her eyes?
yeah, she had regret in her eyes.
Oh.
And then she just like melted.
Whoa, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I mean, that from what we understand, Zariel has been recruiting people into Avernus to like take part in this huge civil war that they're having there. So my guess is that they're using these flyers and advertisements to come to like the manor and like probably other places as well. So when you took that magic off, it probably just reduced her to nothing, and she went to Avernus probably a lot faster. Than,
Oh my God!
than,
Whoa.
So good job, Robbie. For,
Well, I didn't mean to
taking
do
that
that.
magic off.
I didn't mean to do that. But like, wait. So what are they doing here? Hypnotized.
Well, I mean, like, people who get sent to Avernus get sent to do a lot of things, right? Like, some people get sent to fight. Some people just get converted into soul coins. Like,
Is this all against their will?
oh no, usually people agree to this, but
Yeah.
it's demons are tricky.
But what is the benefit though?
Yeah, it's like a little bit of both, you know. Well, as parents shared, right? Like some people were sort of like seduced into signing this contract that they thought was just to follow Haruman, but ended up actually, you know, making them a part of this army. So
I wonder if he gave them something with water from sticks.
possibly. Yeah. Doesn't Trollskull Manor have like a vending machine, like a water?
Oh yeah, we have like a little
Like
ice machine.
box.
Little ice machine, a vending
Lots
machine.
of ice.
It's
Sticks
the
ice.
vending machine is really just me getting it for you.
I
but
mean, it could be frozen sticks ice. Who knows?
oh no.
All right. So when we get to the manor,
Is Corinne still with us?
Corinne.
Oh yeah, Corinne.
Oh yeah.
Juggling.
DM notes.
That's right.
Yeah. So he's not walking in the same group. Because he saw this dragon, he's freaked out.
Yeah.
He doesn't know who Ash or Shaka
Oh, yeah.
are. So he's heard about you through knock knock stories, but not like a dragon, right?
Yeah.
So he's like following from way far away.
Okay.
Because like he's still trying to get to the bottom of whatever is happening, but like he's like removed from it. Plus, it kind of seems like a lot like a family moment. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like it's a reuniting moment.
Yeah,
that makes
exactly.
sense.
So like if you looked back, you could see him, but like he's like probably like 50 feet behind you. Okay. So he's like pretty far behind. All right. So you get to the manor. Shaka sees this TK sign on the front, and like says, "That's got to be Thavius Creek." Did y'all put that up there?
No.
No, I was trying to uproot it, but it was it's like really in there. And like Duo, I want Duo to try to pull it out because I'm imagining that it's a sign that is staked into the ground.
Yes.
Can I try to pull it out?
Yeah.
He's very weak, but it's to prove a point. Oh, that is an 18.
All right. Tell me how you pull it out.
So Duo is really excited that Shaka and Ash are back, and but also embarrassed because it's like they leave and he gets like bullied and their property taken. So to prove that he's sort of still a badass in his mind, he just tries to lift, so with his hands and with his tail, this sign out of the ground with like a single push. So he pushes it out and it falls flat and he stands on it.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome. I like that. Everyone applauds, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I won't get bullied. That's right. I live here.
Nice. Stand on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your own flag.
Yeah. And so kind of like before when like you went and there weren't a lot of people around, there's also not a lot of people around in front of the manor.
Okay.
All right. So you also notice that the door, it's not like knocked off, but it looks like it's sort of like slightly off the hinges, like the door to the front. Probably because Celise, when she was leaving, she smashed it so hard to get away from a melting person.
Yeah.
She wasn't melting when I went outside.
But you see, it's good that you got away, though. You didn't know she was going to melt or explode because I thought she was going to explode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
I would have misty stepped again. Like, deuces, I'm out.
So what do you guys do? Do you go in the front? Do you look for some other way to get in?
I'm gonna go in front, but use my sword to kind of open the door.
Okay.
Like I'm not just gonna be like, hey.
Okay, yeah. So like, are you want to like put your sword through the hole? And,
Yeah,
like,
so
open it
like
with the,
because you said it's not quite falling off the hinge, so I'm gonna like jab at it and like kind of do this.
Okay, sure. Is that a door open? Is that
That
a
was
door
great.
open?
That was really good.
The first one was better.
And ODM, what do I see?
I will keep going for the next hour.
Like a dog.
Yeah. So when you do you like kind of like peek through like
I
just
like
open
kind
it
of
like enough to peek?
around. Like I open it enough to be like see what's going on, but I'm not gonna run in.
Okay, sure. So as you peek through, I'm assuming only you can see through this because it's sort of like you're like in the front
short.
here. Oh,
So,
okay. So
if Duo like runs under me with my sword.
If you want, sure. So I'll say you can see. So that horde of people that were there, they are there, but they are sitting in a circle on chairs, and it looks like that they're staring down at something, but you can't quite see what it is. All you can see is them sitting in a circle. Yep. And as a reminder too, like this horde. So like the woman that like you freed, she was kind of dressed as if she just got out of the kitchen. She had like apron and like food spot. So they all kind of look like they were
Professionals.
In the
doing
middle of
something
something.
else.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Exactly. And there's random looking professions as well. There's like random races, random professions. There's like no kind of connection that it looks like you could take from this.
Are they?
Do we still see? Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Just for is it everybody sitting in a circle on chairs, like facing each other? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
It's like,
And that's all you can see as of now.
Yeah.
That's all you can see as of now.
does Celeste see the fancy guy?
You can ask her.
The fancy? Oh, the one you were talking
Yeah,
to.
there was a fancy
Well,
guy.
no, yeah.
That duo.
Yeah,
Duo
yeah,
stole from.
I stole from this guy. He was wearing ornate
Yeah,
stuff.
but yeah, I'll say that you can spot him. Sure.
Okay. So because he kind of stands out.
Yeah. All the people that you remember are there.
Okay.
Not the obvious though. All the horde
yeah.
of people that were there.
Duo, who was right under Celeste, because you opened the door. So
Yeah.
Duo looks up at you and says, where do you think that Davius is?
Either he's still in the office or they're looking at him on the floor. Because I left him tied up.
Oh, he's tied up back there?
Yeah, I left him tied up in the office.
That's really smart. And Duo takes a step forward into the room.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing happens when you walk in there.
All right. I'm like kind of clean. So the door is here, and the entrance is between my hands. So I'm going in and kind of clinging to the wall.
Okay.
So I'm not walking
Yes.
in straight.
Okay. Yeah. No one even notices you. They're all just looking down in their circle.
Oh, so it's like earlier when they were entranced by Perrin's story.
Sort of. Except then, like they were like smashed up against the wall. Now, like they're sitting in kind of an orderly circle, so they don't look like they're like smashed up on each
So
other.
they're
It's a
listening to a
support group.
pyramid scheme.
Yeah, I mean, it
looks like an art circle or a support
it,
group.
It looks like they are playing Duck Duck Goose, basically. They're in a closed circle.
Oh, it's a closed circle. Okay.
Now they are not playing Duck Duck Goose.
Okay.
But that's what it looks like.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna quietly just step aside. So I just kind of do this, but then I step aside so people can come in. So I'm not blocking the door.
Okay, everybody going?
I want to hug the wall because I'm a little nervous
Okay,
too.
Yeah, see my
Do
duo.
the duo.
All right, so,
Good.
so like Ren goes through like hugging the wall.
It's like-
How's everybody else going?
Perrin's gonna look. He's gonna come in, but he's gonna look to see if there is a way for him to get a vantage point to see what they're looking at.
It'll be hard because you're short.
Right.
I mean,
are
you
there
could.
stairs? Or is there?
So there are stairs that go up to the first floor.
Right.
You would have to walk like it's kind of to the side of them. So like you'd have to walk up pretty close to them and like get up to the stairs. I will say though that you noticed that when Duo was hugging the wall that they didn't react.
Right.
So you can try and maybe they won't react, but maybe they will. Who knows?
Perrin is short and kind of stealthy, so he's going to stealthily walk over to the stairs.
Okay. Do you want to? Well, if you want to do it stealthily, you should roll stealth for it. Yes.
We'll do so.
Sweet.
And that is a 25.
Great roll.
Woo.
How do you mask yourself?
Perrin's still dressed as
You are still a grotesque.
Yes, still
You're
dressed.
not taking that off.
Yes,
yet.
still dressed as a grotesque.
Oh, you still are?
yes.
I just
funny.
picture Invader Zim.
That's
when he
exactly.
Yes.
Have you taken it off though?
No, not at no point.
Because I feel like I should have. I'll say Shaka and Ash. They know it's you.
They know.
They
yeah.
just feel like you're doing some dumb
Parent
Perrin
thing.
And
Yeah.
also,
So
if
they don't even mention it.
If
They're
it's
like,
mud that is on you, it has been gradually melting off of you.
Yeah.
So
it's
it's
yeah. It's just like
yeah.
it's just more of a grotesque.
Yeah.
So Perrin just kind of he walks and he kind of like he drags a foot just for effect, but quietly.
you drag a foot.
Yeah,
Why?
you know, like he's a grotesque, like he's living the role.
I see. Okay.
Right, he's
okay,
living
gotcha.
the role.
Okay.
And he so he's walking his way to the stairs to make his way up the stairs far enough so that he can look down into the circle and potentially see what they are staring at.
Okay.
In the circle.
Yeah, so you definitely make it up there. And what you see is a what it looks like a snail. It's not like a tiny snail. It's a snail that you can see from the stairs. So like you would surmise that it's probably like about like the size of your hands, like together.
Okay.
And it's just there.
Right.
Just like
Softball size.
slithering around. Yeah.
Snail.
Yeah.
Ew.
And like it's just slithering around there.
Right.
While everyone's going in, I want to like turn to Shaka while everyone's moving in and be like, "Hey, you wanna go around the back and try to sneak in through a window?"
What did you leave in the kitchen? Is there anything that can help us?
Well, I mean, I don't know, but if they're going in through the front and this guy tries to go out through the back, like we'll be back there to stop him.
Good plan.
Yeah, Melissa Esridge this stuff.
All right. Okay. So yeah, I do remember there was a door that leads to the
Yeah,
back.
because we would go back there.
Yeah,
all the
because
time,
like
yeah.
when we
the
fought that
back
like plant
yard.
monster or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In season 4.
In season 4.
Yeah. All right. So
Great season 4.
so we go around to the
Yeah,
back.
to the back.
Do you want to look for something or like just kind of be there?
I just want to be there. I guess case the place from the outside to see what's going on in that room.
Okay.
Or if people are leaving through this door.
Sure.
Or,
Yeah. Roll an investigation. See what you can see from like the window.
Huge ass thing.
I like yours.
Oh my god.
Crash.
12. All right. You see the kitchen in like, it looks like someone recently cleaned it. Like it's like in perfect shape. I mean, all the pots are like away. All the cups are like clean and like in their proper areas. More importantly, and this is something that Sharif in real life struggles with, all the cabinet doors are closed. I always leave them open, guys.
You leave them
I
open?
do. I leave them
I
open.
sometimes do that too.
I always leave them open.
Who does
Yeah,
that?
it always looks like
Laura hates it.
right because it looks like there's a poltergeist in your home.
I go and
How?
I get a cup and then I just
Wow.
That's so weird.
I only
do it all the
sometimes.
time. I don't do it on purpose either, but I
I've never heard of people doing that.
Yeah, I usually shut. I mean, yeah, I do it, but
yeah.
Sometimes I do that as I'm like doing a bunch of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I lift my head up and almost hit my head.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, that's happened before.
Yeah,
That's the worst.
so I make sure to close them.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm just like,
so that's what you see.
This guy's doing a really good job with this place. Look at this.
Look at this action in it, but I don't see anything like
You
everything's in place. Like
you can't see anything from the vantage point you're in. So like you're kind of looking over the window, so like you can kind of see like like the level of the tables and
Yeah.
stuff. So you can't see the ground.
Gotcha.
So like you would like have to actually go in.
I'm
to see
gonna
more.
test the handle, Home Alone style.
Yeah.
tap tap.
It's on fire.
Yeah, all mauve. And then like open the door and try to like sneak in
Okay.
to the back.
As you open the door, you see like it looks like this on the ground. It looks like a trail. Like you don't know what it is. It's like a trail of like looks like small shards of glass
Go.
going from the door into the door that's connected with the front room.
What the heck is this? Have you ever seen this before?
Yeah. Shaka, he like kind of like runs his hand through it.
Don't answer glass. What are you doing?
I know what this is, Robbie.
Okay, but don't touch it then. What is it? It's still glass,
Well, I
right?
only touched it because I know it's not harmful.
Oh, it's not harmful? Okay, I'm
Otherwise,
gonna
I
touch
wouldn't have touched it.
it. I'm gonna touch it.
Why do you think I would randomly touch something?
I don't know, because it's glass. You got a cool jacket now? You got that goatee? I don't like. Is that an earring?
Yeah,
What's going on?
yeah. So like Shaka's time in hell, he
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
also
got, like,
thriving.
He's got that like leather
Yeah.
jacket with those little like spikes on
Yeah,
it,
those
you know,
little
like
spikes.
punk jackets or whatever. Yeah.
Is it white leather though?
No, he is since he's been in like a Avernus, he has like a little tinge, like a little red tinge.
Oh,
stuff
okay.
now, so he's kind of looking.
Michael Jackson leather jacket.
He's looking real cool.
Jacket from Thriller.
He has like a glove hand, he has like a sparkly glove. He says, "This is very valuable, but I also know that they use this to build things made of a glass, like toys or like prisms, even like windows. And this kind of glass can be used to intensify the connection between worlds."
He's like, where does it come from, though? Why is it on the floor?
No one knows where it comes from, but there are rumors that some animals actually produce this.
Oh, okay.
So I pick up like a handful and let's put it in my pocket.
Okay. Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Fine. All right. Got
Yeah.
this hell glass in your pocket.
And then I close the door behind us and like I kind of like
Okay.
stay out of door range.
Okay. Roll sleight of hand for that door close.
Oh, okay.
Can I just give you a new die?
I should use it.
You should use.
This is gonna be the important one though, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
This is just not this is closing a door. Oh, look at the largie.
That's going to be one that determines if you die.
I'm sorry.
Good fail.
No,
No, I'm not.
Parent is
around.
not slim.
I am not around.
Dude, you slammed this door so freaking hard. Like you were just trying to be stealthy, and well, you're not trying to slam it, but like you're like trying to close it, but like yeah,
Slam.
right?
Yeah.
So it's so loud that everyone in the front, y'all like I hear it, and the people that are in like a circle, they all turn around toward the back, and they get up, and you see them starting to move to the kitchen, which is where they are.
Go and use your story skills.
Prepare yourselves.
So what do you guys do?
Parent screams, prepare yourselves.
Yeah, Duo runs to like, so they're all like going to the kitchen.
Single
right?
file, yes.
Single file.
Like they are in like a circle, and they get up and just kind of like
Unwind.
Oh,
and
that's
walk into the door.
super weird.
Is the snail still in the circle
Yes.
while they're doing that?
Do you?
How big is the
actually,
snail?
actually, you know what? Roll perception, Perrin.
How big was the snail?
Like,
It was
about a
pretty
softball.
big. Yeah. It was.
Oh, okay.
Perception 16.
Okay. Snail looks bigger, man.
Really?
It looks a little bigger, and I will also say with the 16 that you noticed that I said that it was kind of like slithering around.
Right.
When it goes around, like you see, there's like a small trail of like a kind of like substance that maybe looks like small shards of glass that it's leaving as it slithers around. Anybody else want to do anything?
So Celine is. So I was still kind of near the door, but I clearly see them leave, like walking off.
Yeah. They haven't gotten to the kitchen yet, but like you like see that like they are walking
And they're very
single file.
single-minded.
Yes.
I'm gonna skirt around them and come over to see like what they were staring at, because Celise is like 5'10" ish, but she still may not have seen the snail.
Yeah, you can definitely see it now because like they're sort of
and I
leaving
can see that
circle.
the snail's leaving these glass shards.
Yes, you don't notice that it got bigger because you didn't see it initially. So like
Okay.
you just see a big snail. Like I would say like now it's like the size of like a soccer ball.
Can I roll Knowledge Arcana?
Yes.
And that is, oh God, why did I buy glass dice? That is a 14.
You know that so like you've heard that people hunt for animals that leave this sort of substance like behind. You don't quite know what the snail is, but you have heard tales of people that are make their careers off of like hunting and gathering this like material from like different kinds of animals.
Does the snail care about what we're doing? Does it notice?
It's just slithering around and just getting bigger.
Oh, so I do notice it's getting bigger at this point.
Well, you as Celise wouldn't know, but sorry, I
Player
shouldn't
knowledge,
say
not
that.
character
Yes,
knowledge.
Yes.
Okay, but Celise doesn't notice. She just sees the. So she like makes a note of this thing and then looks around for the others.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What does Rin do?
Still hugging against the wall.
Yeah.
Just like trying to be sneaky. It's like you don't know if they're gonna turn around and come back.
Everyone sees you, by the way. You're not being sneaky. It's just a big golden elf.
Oh, okay.
Against the wall.
All right. Well, yeah, then I guess I'll slowly start walking where the group is going.
Okay.
Well, the single file line
Yeah.
people, but like behind.
Okay.
Well, would they know if if I get close?
They
up
have not paid any. The only thing that you've seen them pay attention to is that door slam
Okay.
and walking toward the back.
I'll slowly just like get in line behind them as if I'm one of them as well.
Yes, that's the move.
Brains.
Okay.
Am I right, guys? Brains.
I think that'd be kind of funny.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you don't even have to roll
It's
for
like,
that.
okay.
You do not even have to roll for that because like they are single minded. So like you get behind the last one.
Yeah.
And you're trying to mimic
Yeah.
the way they're walking. Okay, great.
It's like I'm gonna get some inside info.
Oh,
Let's see
this
what
is
happens.
fantastic. I love y'all so much. You just can't write this stuff. You cannot write this stuff. All right. Does anyone else want? Sorry. you
Yeah,
were saying
so
something?
Ash, because Ash is right behind Rin, in the single file line.
Okay.
And Duo,
There's a conga line.
yeah, Duo sees the snail, remembers the frog infestation that they had, and is now running towards the snail.
Okay. Okay. Are you running toward it like aggressively? Are you
And
just a curious?
just a curious thing for now, but in Duo's mind, like in the air or the Scarabnb, there had been various pests. So this might be a pest that they can dispose of or eat.
Okay.
So that's what's going on through Duo's mind as he approaches the snail.
Okay.
So as Duo is running towards it, Perrin, who's got like Overwatch basically, sees him running towards what looks to be slimy glass,
Yes.
and says, "Please understand, Thing 2, that you don't want to run into that.
Ooh.
There is glass on the floor."
Well, yeah, we should get a broom or something. But what do you think this is? Do you think we can like fly it up or?
I have had snails before. They are quite delectable.
With butter and garlic?
Or a good rosemary sauce.
Oh, yeah.
But this one seems to get larger.
I'm going to touch it.
Well, can you?
Are you saying that or are you? Going
I'm
to
saying it. I have not done it. But I'm walking like this towards it.
Are they close enough that they're within the slime? Because you would have to cross
the people.
Duo.
I don't think he's gotten that far yet.
Okay.
So like the slime is inside the circle,
right?
Because the thing was just going around,
right?
And there is a trail going back into the kitchen. So no, Duo hasn't crossed it yet.
Please unhand that thought.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
Come on. Yeah.
That's really good, and it has convinced me. You say that as Duo's hand is hovering over the snail's like shell,
Yes.
and then he kind of puts his hand back.
So I'll say, as your hand gets close to the shell, you notice these tentacles pop out of the snake. But
Snail?
sorry,
Snake?
snail.
Oh gosh.
Oh, okay.
Snail.
Snake.
But as you pull your hand back, the tentacles kind of retreat. So Shaka and Robbie in the back, we don't know what's going on.
Can we hear them coming?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you hear like something, but like you don't know it's them coming in there.
Okay.
So Shaka turns to like Robbie and says, "Should we hide or should we go?"
Hide go. Let's hide. Let's hide.
Okay. So Shaka is going to because he's kind of tall, so he can't. Kind of hard for him to hide, but he's going to just try to get like duck behind, a shelf, basically.
Okay.
Well, like a thing with shelves on it. Yeah.
I want to go inside like one of the cabinets
Okay.
and just like go like this.
Okay. Roll a D4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that we can decide what is in there with you.
Oh, okay. 2.
Okay. All right. So this thing is filled with like silverware.
Okay, look at
So
Silverware
forks
cabinet.
and knives and
Don't
spatulas and all that
touch
stuff.
anything. It's going to make noise.
Yeah, exactly. So be very careful.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. So as you do that, this group comes single file in. Do you guys do anything to stop them as you see them coming into the room? Does anybody in the other room do anything?
We wouldn't know that our friends are in the kitchen, right?
You know that they're not with you, and you hear a noise back there.
Okay, we
guess. You
assume.
can guess that Robbie did something.
Did you want Celeste to do something, Perrin?
No. I mean, maybe.
You were looking at me.
Well, no. Well, because you were like, these guys were following them.
Right.
And Celeste was the only one who wasn't following them, but was like out there looking at things. Duo was
About
Duo
to
was
touch
trying
trying
to
to
pet
do.
the
Yeah,
snail.
Duo's trying to duo. So
Celeste is torn because on the one hand, she's like, this snail is interesting, but it's also a snail and I have nowhere to put it. And there's glass on the floor, but also what are my friends doing? So she figures she doesn't fit into these people kind of following and going in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to post up where she can like kind of keep an eye on both the room she's in, but also see where they're going.
Okay. So like you're gonna get in like the corner kind of?
Kind of the
like-
corner, and then also she can like lean against the door where she left dude tied up as well.
Okay. All right. Yes.
So she's doing triple duty.
Because no one has looked for Thaddeus at all.
Nope.
So, okay. Yeah. So you are leaned up on this door, kind of like observing stuff. So this group gets into the kitchen with Rin and Duo at the end of the
or
thing.
Ash. Yeah.
Sorry, Ash. Yeah. And in this line, they immediately start to scatter out of line and start looking through things.
Okay. We do the same. We do the same.
I'm gonna start looking through cabinets as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what if you find us first?
I hope.
Nothing in this cabinet.
Okay, so I want you two to roll a d20 and you roll a d20 as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if our
And Shaka will
D20
roll a
matches.
d20 too.
Oh, like if we get matching numbers?
Yes,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, it's more like an even odd thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Go.
I got a
go.
10.
All right.
9.
And a 19.
Okay. All right. So that's 3 odds. So you find Robbie.
I'm just holding forks.
And Ash slowly shuts the cabinet
Okay. All right.
That's all I have.
All
and
right,
stands in front of it.
Yeah, so as you open it, it kind of shakes some of the silverware a bit. Not too loud. But Robbie, I do want you to roll acrobatics
Okay.
because like you're kind of trying to move around to
10.
10. All right. You do make some noise as you try to move around.
I'm gonna try to like sneeze or cough to cover the sound that he's taking.
Don't worry, hey, I'll do that for you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, do you sneeze or cough? Oh, you
both.
just do both.
God bless you.
All right. They believe you. You know.
Good. I'm very sick.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I'll say as they're in there. So Perrin and Celise, y'all see this snake. And
Snake.
sorry, why do I keep saying snakes?
I don't know.
I know,
but
it's
I'm
scaring
scared
me.
every
I
time
don't
you
know
say
why.
I
it.
get really scared.
I'm not planning anything with a snake. Sorry. I don't know why I keep saying that, but actually I know why, but I can't tell you. The snail now, pretty big.
Yeah.
Like,
It's about parent size
Oh.
now,
oh, is it?
and it is still slithering around in the same kind of like.
It's like, is it like a figure eight? Cause circle.
It's kind of just a circle. It's like a circle that was inside of the circle that the
But
chairs
it's
are in.
just getting bigger as it makes laps.
Parents gonna cast Hold Monster on it.
Okay.
So needs a wisdom saving throw of 16.
Okay, misses. So
So it is paralyzed.
all right. So yeah, it just freezes. You know. Does it? How long does it last?
I concentration up to a minute.
Okay. All right. So then you can't do anything. All right.
Right.
Okay. All right. So like you are just sitting there, just concentrating on this thing, and it stops moving. Do you do anything while it stops moving?
Now we get to eat it now that it's bigger? Was that your plan this whole time, Palin?
Well, Celise wants to like nudge it with her sword.
Okay.
Just like not stab it. She's not gonna stab it, but she like wants to like nudge at it, maybe see if she can even flip it over almost like a turtle.
Okay. Roll strength.
Guys,
Because
fancy
if you
guys
get it
sound
hard
funny.
enough, it will tip over in like a frozen state.
You said strength?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, what's my strength? That is a 23.
All right. How do you do it? You just like tip it, kind of.
So I've got my sword, and I'm like I was trying to just prod at it to see if I can get it to stop making glass, but I like jabbed a little too hard, and it just like flips over almost like a turtle, and it's like, that's so gross.
Okay. Yeah,
'Cause
so-
IRL me would be like, gross, I'm gonna run away.
Yeah. So like it's in the same like position because it's held and it's just on its side.
The
You know,
little
it's,
army
it's,
arms
it's like
come
not
out?
moving. It's just.
Do the little armies come out?
Well, it's frozen, so no,
Oh.
no, because it's being held.
Yeah. And I don't know, because I don't want to attack it just out of the blue. But I did see like the
good.
tentacles come out when Duo tried to touch it.
Yes, and they came out like definitely in a
Aggressive.
antagonistic way for sure.
I'm gonna see what happens, but we may be eating on escargot later.
All right. Back in the kitchen, all of a sudden you see the people go from scouring the kitchen to immediately forming back into this line. Do you guys follow?
Yes.
Yes. Actually, I want to like lag back a little bit so that I can open the drawer or the cabinet that I'm in front of that Robbie's hiding in, so Robbie can also join the line.
Okay. Do you go back in?
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna go back
line?
in the line.
All right.
Yeah.
So they have taken you in as joining the line. You know, now they've noticed you're breaking ranks. You know,
I thought they were gonna like all turn and like walk. So I will turn and walk. I'll be the last person.
are you in the line or like are you lag? Because like you said you were kind of lagging
Yeah,
behind.
I will join the line, but I want to stop walking when I get to the threshold so I can let Robbie in.
I would suggest you try to do that while you're walking. If you stop walking, they will notice you are not with them.
Cool. All right, I'll do
things may
that.
happen.
That sounds great. Thank you.
All right. So yeah, I won't make you roll. You just kind of walk and just kind of and then Robbie's thing is open. As y'all see, they start to walk single file toward the Celise, who's in front of the door of the office, where that says you see them walking toward that door.
Oh, so they're walking toward me.
Oh yeah. Well, you don't know if they're walking toward the door or you, but you're in front of the door. So
Okay, so I'm just gonna wait and see what they do for a hot second.
okay. Anybody else do anything?
You're just still walking in this line.
Yeah. So does Robbie join the line?
Yeah, Robbie joins the line, and I'm last. Am I dead last?
Yes, you're
okay.
dead last.
I'm gonna get Shaka.
Okay. All right. It'll be Shaka, you wave to Shaka to come, but he kind of like
Oh, okay.
waves you away because he thinks you might disrupt
Okay.
things. So he stays in the
Gotcha.
kitchen.
Cool.
All right. So are you directly in front of the door, or are you kind of near it?
I am leaning against the door, like I'm posted up, like who wants some?
Okay. All right. So they come up to you, and they just stop directly in front of you.
What do
Just
you
this big
want?
line of people.
What do you want?
They don't say anything.
Do they like try to push past me? What are they
Nope,
just
they
stopped?
stop directly in front of you. Just a big line of people. Just and they're like in your personal space. They're like right in front of you.
Can I do Thunder Smite without like trying to stab anyone? Can I just do it so like they have to like either back up or get away from me? So that because Thunder Smite will do like a thunderous AOE.
I mean, you would hurt them for sure. I mean, and you'd probably hurt. Well, depending on the range of it, if they're in the line, you would hurt.
Let me
Rin
look it
and,
up. Because Thunder Smite
Ash,
has Thunder Smite has a bit of a range.
yeah. So
Oh no, I'm not doing that. It's 3
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I mean,
no.
you could.
I
but-
could, but that would be such a bad move. And I don't want to leave because I don't want them to let Thavius out. So is there a way, and this is out of character, is there a way for anyone to boost any of my spells, like boost my spell ability?
Does anybody
Like-
have any kind of buff? I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, because I could do command up to 3rd level, but it would only affect 3 people, and there's 15 of them.
Yeah.
Because they've already stopped. Because, and I can only cast it probably twice. So the most I could affect. I couldn't affect everyone.
Nope.
If I do a spell, it may make the others.
Yep. As you're thinking through this, you notice the snail is coming toward you.
Oh, it's unheld.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because like it was a minute you said. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So are its tentacles out?
Not yet. Well, no, I should say. Sorry, that was not good. No, it's,
Foreshadowing.
no, they're not. It is coming toward you. It's like leaving that same streak of sort of like
So I'm gonna like,
glass in there.
because I don't want to hurt the people. I'm gonna actually take my shield and put it so it's like the snail would have to go around my shield.
Okay.
So I'm putting it down, and I'm like, my sword's already in my hand because I used it to prod the
All right.
snail.
So the snail. So like the people are like kind of like coming to you from the left, and the snail's kind of like coming from the right.
Yeah, so I'm basically
if you-
trying to block the snail.
All right. So if you block the snail, then the people are just there. Okay.
So everyone is focused on Celise. The snail is going to Celise.
Yes.
Duo was by the snail, and it doesn't seem to notice him, correct?
Does not.
I would like to sneak attack the snail.
Okay.
Great.
Escargot.
Cool. So I Duo takes out his little short sword. And I think it's 18 plus 7.
Yeah, and is it sneak attack's double?
Sneak attack
right?
is
It's double, yeah.
Well,
Double, right?
I get to roll an additional 5d6 for damage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Jesus.
Good.
Yeah. Sneak attack. Can I have some d6, please?
Yes,
Pretty
here.
please, thank you.
Please and thank you.
Oh God, I lost my D6. Here you go.
How many?
This is great.
Okay.
Just 5.
Oh,
Thank you.
those video game
There's a lot of
reflexes.
ones.
Oh wow, that's a real bad.
That's a really bad roll.
Yeah.
It's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, I did that. 16.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it's just a snail.
It's just a snail. So, I rolled so many ones. Anywho, 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage? For
Yeah.
66? Okay.
Well, so I rolled 3 ones.
Three
Bad.
ones.
Oh, man. All right.
And then, oh wait, I do actually have another d6, right? Because it's this plus a d5.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You did it.
Plus another 6.
Plus another
22.
6.
Plus 3.
Okay.
Plus 3. So how much is that?
25.
6 plus whatever the original one was.
It
Which
was
is
6
12.
plus 16, right?
16.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay.
so, 22.
22.
22. I did it. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you, math.
Tell me how you sneak attack.
So, Duo sees the Perrin spell diminish and the snail face Celise and start going over. Duo, who really just wants to eat this snail, comes up with his short sword and under the snail's shell does like a scoop slice. That's so he goes up with his short sword.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So as you do that, if you scoop it up, the snail is like on your sword, right?
Yeah,
If
that's-
you're like scooping up, like
Yeah, well, I'm trying to like get
it's,
its fleshy part.
yeah,
so
yeah.
The part you eat is the meat.
Yeah. That's right.
Ow.
Yeah. Okay. So as you do that, obviously it's a sneak attack. So like no one knows that you're actually gonna do that. Not even your party.
Nope.
And you hear the snail go, and then it falls down off of your sword. And as you look down, you see the snake changing form.
The snail changing
How
form.
do I?
I don't know, but it's
God.
scaring me every time you do it.
I'm so sorry.
Ew.
I'm so sorry. And the snail gets larger even.
Whoa.
And it looks like a mutilated, now very hurt Thavius. And,
That's why I don't want to eat it anymore.
and all the other people, they just fall to the ground.
Oh.
Duo.
So do
Wow.
Ren and Ash also fall to the ground? Yes.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like, oh,
Ash very
what's
awkwardly
happening?
just.
Or like, yeah, just give it up. Or no, you guys want to play it out? Cool.
Yeah.
We gotta play it.
Yeah, we gotta play it. Yeah, I'm following Lauren's lead.
All right. Okay.
What's happening?
All right. Duo MVP for sure. All right. So all of a sudden, Shaka comes out of the kitchen and says, Ash, Thavius is gone. We got to go.
And Ash gets up. Wait a minute. I thought. Oh, is he dead?
I mean, you know, in like Shaka, he like takes out his like an arrow from his crossbow and kind of pokes him a bit.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I think so.
High five. Pacha.
Pachow.
Wait a second. If that's Thavius, who's in the office?
Is there anybody in the office?
Yeah.
Because remember, I thought Celise thought she left him tied up in the office.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
And like
we
nobody
left.
checked. So.
yeah. Nobody
Well,
checked.
I'm still against the door because that snail was about to attack me.
All right, so as he says that, you see a small portal open, and it's your mother, Ash, but like now she's in her regular form,
Yeah.
her dragon form, and she says, "The deed has been done. I only have enough to bring us back to bring you back here soon. So say your goodbyes so that we can return.
So, I came back not really to. I mean, yes, we are worried about this, but I really came back so you wouldn't have to worry about me. I know that we left and it was really chaotic, but what I've been doing in Avernus, I have purpose there. I'm changing the world for the better there, and so I don't want you to worry about me. And I love you all so much. Yeah, Shaka and I are gonna go, but we'll be back. Okay? We have a lot of stuff to do, and I just want you to stay safe. And yeah. All right. Come on, Shaka.
All right, deuces.
Wait,
what? You
what
guys are
Shaka
leaving?
says.
Oh
No.
God. Okay. Well,
What does everybody else?
Yeah.
How do you guys react to that?
Wait, you guys are
No,
already gone?
no.
We're not that cool.
Yeah.
No. What do you guys say?
Robbie hugs Shaka because he knows, like, man, this new Shaka, he's way cooler than the old Shaka. He's so cooler than the old Shaka. And then, like, turns to Ash and is just like, make sure to feed and water him.
Feed and water him.
Okay, good.
I promise.
Celeste actually gives Ash a hug. It's like, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. That means so much coming from you.
You're welcome.
Then Ren just like.
And we do our handshake.
Oh yeah, I
I forgot it in real life, but like, and that's all we know.
Yeah, that's all I think. It is.
Wow.
But we had a handshake.
That's right. You guys had the insomnia handshake. Yeah. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just gives Shaka dap, like, I'll see you.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Perrin.
my little one, he gives her one of his drums, and he says, "Continue to beat to this.
Thank you, Perrin.
I love you."
I love you too. Yeah, I love you so much. And she gives him a big hug. And, yeah, I'm not really great at goodbyes, so let's not make this one, right?
Yes.
This is a see you later.
See you later.
See you later.
See you later.
All right. So as you say that, you and Shaka are kind of stepping into the portal, and it closes, and we're all here. All right. As this happens as well, right after this, Robbie is kind of like, out of sorts. I want you to roll perception. Well,
8.
Oh, yeah, you're perceiving.
okay.
not the best.
Roll again. Robbie got advantage from like hiding in a cabinet of sporks.
Okay, yeah.
In sporks.
Sports.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There were definitely some sporks in there.
Okay, that was way better. 22.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. Man, you don't know why you did not notice this before, but probably because, you're in this new life and you've kind of forgotten about your older life. But one of the people that was one of these horde-looking people that were on the ground, man, you don't know how you missed it. Maybe because she's dressed a lot different. It's your wife, man. Oh my God! What? It's your wife. What? You don't recognize her because she is dressed completely different. She does not look like the woman that you knew. And they all are starting to get up because they're kind of freed from this compulsion that Thavius had them under. And she looks at you and says, "Robbie?"
You're in
I have to think of her name for a second, both in character and out of character. Like he's like,
Thatch? What are you doing here?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
Someone came and promised me many things, and it's been kind of hard. Where have you been?
The thing about notes is I forgot to leave one apparently. I think so. I like to think of like I know when I came up with this character, he was just an NPC and whatnot. But in my head, he kind of had this like he had a wife, but not in a way that's just like, oh, like they're companions, and they actually like work together. They're both druids, you know what I mean? And they know that
It was
like
a green card relationship.
Wow.
It's a science relationship.
they know that it's not like they both have their own separate lives or whatever, you know what I mean? They love each other, but then also like they can work apart and like, you know, do like both have separate lives and always come together or whatever. It's like, oh man, I've been on insane adventures. And he's just like rambling about like, oh, I was in hell and Avernus. I met this really cool guy. His name's Shaka. And it's just like, oh, we're like best friends and whatever. I mean, he really does exist. I know he's not here now.
Oh yeah, because you probably heard about him. And then it's like,
You just keep missing him every single time he's supposed to be around. You just keep missing him.
And then like she kind of looks with like a sly kind of like smirk and says, I'm just playing with you. I've been investigating these things as well. I've been keeping my eye on you. And I know you had to do what you needed to do. So I try not to get in your way, but I think it's time. I think it's time to take these challenges on together.
Join forces?
Yes, like a marriage.
like a marriage. Damn.
Like a marriage. A marriage. I like it. I like this. Okay, yeah, we can compare notes.
Yeah.
What you've learned and what I've learned.
Yeah. I don't know how I got wrapped up into this, but we have a lot we can do to help bring this down. I don't mean to take you from your group here. I know that you guys have gotten close, but I do ask, will you join me in trying to help the like whole city? And we can still obviously meet up with them and join the forces, but I think we should try to do things our own way.
So like Robbie like turns and like looks at everyone. It's like, are you guys okay with that? If I just like I'll be right back. Are you guys?
Go with your wife.
Is that okay?
Lisa's like, get out of here.
No, just like, no, because Lisa's like, if I could find my wife again, I'd be gone.
That's true.
You got a lot of
Please
stuff to do,
understand, your wife comes first.
Yeah, that's true.
Life lesson.
But I'll be right back. Like,
Yeah, you better be, because who would I scare? You're the only person that is actually afraid of me. I think, like, I'm
That is
actually
true.
very intimidated.
yes, but more psychologically, like because of
Good.
your psychological needs that you
Yeah.
have, then you think
I
you're dead.
have a
and
lot of
stuff.
needs.
Yeah, I know.
What?
That's
No,
the
I am
part
dead.
that
I'm a
really
ghost.
scares me. Yeah, and you're really. I got a whole chapter on this guy over here.
Yes,
Oh my God.
Yes, I know. And then she walks toward the door and kind of reaches her hand out.
Yeah,
Do you grab it?
I grab her hand.
All right.
And it's just like, guys, I'll be right back. Okay.
Aw.
Then he leaves.
All right. That's where we end this episode. That's called wrapping up when you look at the time and say, wow, we got to stop. So that is how we end. We'll take like a few questions, but we definitely have some announcements. So we'll take about maybe 5 minutes of questions or so. If you have any questions, put question in the chat, followed by questions for our characters only.
Yeah, these are for the characters, not for us as human beings.
Yes.
Yes, this is...
Or largies.
Or large.
I love how
No.
TA says she turns into a snake.
That's where the snake was.
So it can be to any of our characters, any of the NPCs, any of that stuff. So, question, does Robbie have a pet plant now, or did he leave it at the creepy house?
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
that plant
yeah,
that you
did
were
you-
friends with.
Oh no! I just left that guy alone.
Yep, he's just in an empty oval room screaming.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave you here, and all this stuff is gonna grow back. I'm sure that guy, the guy with the scissors, probably won't be back. I'm gonna put you right here by the window. My best friend's here. I gotta go.
Robbie, you have any kids?
Oh, does Robbie have
Yes.
kids?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, Robbie does have kids.
Yeah, he does.
I think they're kind of they're older
Yes.
though. They're not
Yeah.
like children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like
I was
older
gonna
grown-up
say.
kids.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like
Robbie's
out of the house.
older.
maybe?
Yeah, they're out of the house.
Yeah, they're out of the house.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, they
Robbie
got
just abandons
student
his
loans.
wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got student loans.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They got loans.
there's
Got
Margaret
401ks.
and Williams.
Williams with an S.
Yes,
Oh, like Enter the Dragon.
Robbie Williams and Margaret Thatcher.
Oh my God, get out.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'll give like a little bit for more questions, and then we got some things. To,
Robbie's going through a midlife
It's
crisis.
true.
Yes.
What a
No,
true
those
fact.
parental student loan bills showed up. He's like, I'm
Very
out.
funny.
yeah, a little bit of a midlife crisis. I think Robbie is in full.
Yeah,
Right.
full on
I think
midlife.
Like he drives off in a Lamborghini.
That was the end of his midlife crisis, I
Yes,
think.
it's
Yeah, this
over now.
whole entire thing was a midlife crisis.
That's true.
And now he's come back.
Traded in his Corvette.
Like
for a
his
minivan.
entire character is a midlife crisis. That is hilarious.
Yo, guys, it's Robbie. I'm back. I'm
Oh,
done
your
my
voice is
midlife crisis.
different.
Question, Ash, how has it been reconnecting with your mom?
Oh wow. It's been amazing. She taught me a lot of stuff I didn't know I could do. Like I could breathe fire now. I can't control it. It's usually when my allergies are acting up, but it's pretty dope.
Nice. Question, Celise, how are you feeling when you see Robbie reunite with his lost love?
Oh, I missed the question. Wow.
Yeah.
Celise actually she's glad for him because she knows what it would mean to her if she could ever have that chance with Malevolent. But on the other hand, it's kind of like a spike in the heart because they never the group hadn't dealt with what they were offered in Avernus.
Right.
And so that's still in the back of her mind. And as she has that that uncharitable thought about how dare you, the ring gets really hot and burns her.
Right.
Like it doesn't say anything, but she feels it and she's like, how dare?
Sweet.
Duo
Question.
ever seen a dragon before? And if not, what was it like seeing Ash's mom?
Oh yeah. No, I have never seen a dragon before, and they're really big. Like I thought I was a big dragon, but that and also the flying part. I mean, I wish I wasn't dead, or I would, keep evolving, and maybe I would grow wings or something.
Okay. Question for Thavius. Didn't quite think this Manor takeover through. Did you? Okay.
You didn't.
So yeah, as he's laying on the ground, he's like, "Well, it worked in El Terrell. Why shouldn't it work here?" That's what he says.
Snail.
Yes.
Question for
Wait, yes,
Thatcher.
Ash? Oh, no, that's not a question. That's
Yeah,
a yes.
question for Thatcher. Were you mad you missed the legendary Shaka?
Oh yeah.
Thatcher?
Oh, yes, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, Thatcher, who's Thatcher? Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's you.
Thatcher was Robbie's kid.
No,
No,
Thatcher
that's
is-
the wife.
is
The
the wife.
black kid is
Margaret.
Margaret, yeah. All right, so, every partner wants their partner to have a good friend, so that they can have someone else to, talk
Hey, bird.
to talk their stuff to, unload their stuff to. So, I don't need to know him to know that he was important to Robbie, and Robbie's important to me. So,
Here's a question for Duo. Does Duo have siblings named Single, Triple, and Quadruped?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I had a name before I was enchanted, but I like Duo so much. it was like leaving my old life behind.
Well, there were 3 of you.
There was 3 of us. Yeah.
There was a lot of them.
And Perrin,
There was a bunch.
Yeah.
Perrin named them Thing 1,
Yeah, 2
Thing
and 3.
2,
That's
and
right.
Thing 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then-
the evolution of the name is funny because if I remember right, y'all were like up in a trench coat.
That is correct.
So like you were called Middle at first.
Right.
Yeah, I
because
was
you were
Middle.
like the middle
Yeah.
one. And then I forgot how Duo came
Yeah,
up,
Thing.
but-
Well,
We got to
like,
name
Thing
himself.
two.
Yeah,
He got to name
Yeah,
himself.
but like I
After
forgot
Thing 2.
But I forgot what. Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, Perrin named them Thing 1, Thing 2, and Thing 3 because
Right.
they were just things to him that
Yeah.
he was controlling with his
Which is
rod
a
of
better
rulership.
name. Like
Yeah.
in kobold
And do-
culture,
yeah.
the thing that you can find and bring back to the nest is what your name is. So my old name was Spoon. Yeah.
Real name was Food.
Yeah, it was Spoon, but I'm Duo now. So
Yeah, Spoon.
Nice.
Question for Dragon Mama: how is a mother-daughter bonding? It was everything a parent can want. You always want to see your child grow up and do what you couldn't do, and you always want the generations to get better. And even though I was not able to give Ash the life I promised, she was still able to create a great life for herself, and for that I'm thankful. All right, so let's do some outros, and then we will talk some things. That's what we said, right? Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
you're doing it.
So let's start with. I don't know why I keep singing.
I love it.
Let's start with
Are you-
Tanya.
Are you channeling Greg
Tanya,
Tito
Tanya.
today?
I feel like I'm enchanted. Yeah, I'm in magic.
Greg Tito somewhere as his ears are burning because this is a very Tito-esque energy. Hi, my name's Tanya DePass, also known as Cypher Tier, everywhere online. The next thing I'm doing, I will actually be in LA next week. I'm doing a civic media fellowship at USC. So I will be away for the next episode, but I will hopefully be watching and saying hi from LA and then C2E2. Unfortunately, I'm not going to PAX East. I know I tried to make both work. It did not happen. And then Emerald City Comic Con. You can find me everywhere as Cypher Tier and say hi on the Twitters.
Hi, Brandon Stennis. I played Ren Leodon. You can find me on Twitter at iRedditTV, and you can find me on Twitch at IamBrandon. Don't have anything right now happening, but yeah, besides the show.
All right. Well, hey guys, I am Cicero Holmes. I played Perrin Underbow, and on the social media, you can find me at Stubby Stan. You can find me on Wednesdays here on twitch.tv/little_red_dot for Teens in Space. Limited run actual play podcast, or actually stream that we're doing because it's not going to be in podcast form. So make sure you check it out. 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Eastern right here on Twitch. Check that out. And then also check out some podcasts that I'll be on. But you can check out my social media for all that information.
Cool. I'm Sharif Jackson. I was your DM today. You can check all my stuff out at sharifjackson.com, SHAREEF Jackson.com. I will be obviously at our C2E2 live show on the 1st, Sunday, 12 to 2. I should probably have the room number. I think it's
Room S404.
404.
And just so you all know, it is a big room.
Big
so
room.
if you have a C2E2 ticket, we better see you on that Sunday.
Yeah.
We better.
Tell your
Better.
friends.
You are
Tell your
mandated.
friends.
Yes.
Yeah. And
You
yeah,
tell 3 friends, they'll tell 3 friends.
Yeah.
it's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the most recent thing that I have going on. I have a few other things, but that's the thing of note that I have going on. So
Cool. Hey, everyone. My name is Carlos Luna. You can find me on all social media under Carlos Crits. You could also find me on this D&D Twitch channel on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for a Jace Bellerin Must Die. You could also find me on Roll20's YouTube page as well. I do video and content for them.
Hi, I'm Serena Marie. I played Duo and Ashbourne. You can find me on Twitter at SerenaXMarie. We wanted to save a little time at the end because I have some really exciting and life-changing news that I thought I wanted to share with all of you first. And that is this, oh boy, I'm having a lot of feelings. This will be the last in-studio show that I performed with Rivals of Waterdeep because I accepted an amazing position that is relocating me and Carlos to LA, and that is I will be the new community and marketing manager for Critical Role. Yeah, I'm really excited, and I just wanted to let all of you know that I didn't expect to be like immediately crying. Like I had practiced this, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be so professional. The last 2 years of my life have been incredible, and I have learned so much from everyone at this table. I know this is, again, like Ash said, and like I'll say, this is not a goodbye. It's a see you later. I'll be performing with the Rivals crew at C2E2 still, and I'm so excited. And yeah, I love you all so much.
We love you, guys.
I love you.
That's tissue.
Yeah. We
here's tissue.
we are like so happy for both of you. I mean, it's a big loss for the show, obviously, but we've all become friends through this show.
Yeah.
Some better friends. Like obviously I knew Cicero before now, but we become closer. I become closer with Tanya.
Just leave me out, thanks.
Way to ruin the moment.
Good job.
Yeah, but no, I mean, this is really like we're all friends and we all want everybody to do well.
Yeah.
Whether that's playing with us, doing other cool stuff, and we all know you're gonna rock it. Yeah. So we are excited about that. I wanted to give you, both of you,
Giving us something?
a fancy non-filled out envelope for y'all. Which
We open it
is-
now?
Yeah.
We open
Yes,
it now.
okay.
which is a little something from all of us that we wanted to put together.
It says goodbye, and there's a sign of happiness pointing in different directions. And then the inside, it says, wherever you go and whatever you do, may every road lead to dreams that come true. You will be missed. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, and because we know that you're gonna have to do a lot of moving and buying stuff, we got a Target card for you with $200 on it.
Oh my gosh,
you guys.
thank you.
And go do stuff, buy stuff.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we're really gonna miss you. And this is something.
It's not goodbye for good. It's just
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah.
Just for now.
Just for now.
Yeah. So we're gonna rock out on the live show.
Yep.
And we are gonna definitely look forward to seeing what you do with Critical Role, Serena. I know you're like continuing with the Roll20.
Roll20,
stuff,
yeah.
So
I'll
like
still be
you're gonna
Roll20.
be
DD
like I'm
family.
rocking out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, actually I kind of like that. Should we
get
woosh you
whoosh?
to?
Yeah.
Yes.
Should we whoosh you to LA?
Oh,
Should
yeah.
we whoosh you to LA?
Previously on Waters of Water.
Previously on Rivals of Waterdeep.
That whoosh will send you to LA, and we'll get you through packing.
So much tracking to
Push
do
your way
still.
through packing.
Yeah.
and relocating and like all that good stuff. Does anybody else have,
Yeah.
But you guys have
out with the old,
in with the new.
in with the new.
Oh
Right?
yes.
Because
Now that I've remembered, I have other things to say, and I'm
Right.
still crying. This was not the day to do makeup.
Yeah.
So we are gonna miss you and love you, and we'll see you, and you'll probably get to see me in a week because I'll be in LA.
Yeah.
But never fear, Serena and Carlos can never be replaced. But we are looking for some folks on their recommendation. We're going to talk to them about maybe joining. Cross fingers, tell D&D that you want a 7th season. But I'm very happy to say that the Lady Tiefling, Latia Bryant, will join us as C2E2 and for the rest of this season in studio.
yes.
So thank you, Latia. I don't know if you're still in chat, but yeah, Latia is going to join us on stage as C2E2. So please come and give her a very, very warm welcome to Rivals and for the rest of the season. And anything else in the future is under NDA. So
yeah, so like we will be a team of 5, but you know, as Tanya said, we'll be looking to add people, and we're already talking to some folks.
I got him in my trunk.
No, that's your buddy that has snuck in.
I'm giving them rides home.
I don't even know how to end this. I mean, what do we even say? I don't even know.
I
Except
guess thank you for supporting the show and supporting all of us. We'll see you
Real soon.
real soon.
Yeah, you'll see us in Chicago.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.